Fucking. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot better now. Ugh. Well, as you can see, it doesn't say test stream next to it anymore. Alright, I'm gonna start the reaction when more people show up. Yeah, it's a lot better now. Ugh. Well, as you can see, it doesn't say test stream next to it anymore. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna start the reaction when more people show up. Noise. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna let's just pause that. I think there's a short delay. And this is the stream. Alright. Rain is a simp. Rain is a simp. What a simp. $10 super chat. Oh, you guys better not donate nothing, bro. I don't have PayPal or anything set up, so it's just gonna go to nowhere. It's gonna go into the ether. Alright, what a simp. $10 super chat. Oh, you better not donate nothing, bro. I don't have PayPal or anything set up, so it's just gonna go to nowhere. It's gonna go into the ether. Better not donate anything, bro. I don't have PayPal or anything set up, so it's just gonna go to nowhere. It's gonna go into the ether. Bro, everyone just laugh. Oh, it gave me an Android emoji. I just typed in what's up. Alright, what? I'm stupid. I can't. Alright, let me just start already. I literally been waiting like a whole week. Probably longer just to watch this one video.
If you didn't enjoy this one story, that's okay, because it's probably not your cup of tea, or maybe you just can't relate towards this one story. Maybe you can find another story you can relate to.
It's the remake.
Or maybe you can find another story
wait.
that is your cup of tea. Because
Alright.
it's more than just wrestling, it's storytelling.
That's kind of true, bro. It's like
Man, I sure hope Raintism makes another Golden Lovers video. That was a great video.
Yo, make Golden Lovers Part 2.
Hello there, this is Spademan making his first video in like 5 million months until
5 million months.
You bastard.
Hey, you better make Golden Lovers too.
Oh no, he has ray gun, guys.
Listen here, bro. Everyone has been waiting for your Golden Lover Part 2 video. Look, if you do not make Golden Lovers Part 2, I will sacrifice your children to Cthulhu.
Hey faggot, make Golden Lovers Part 2.
Wrestling at heart
Oh,
is
wow.
mainly stories about people. People like you
Wait,
and me.
is audio okay for you guys?
People who have flaws. People who are flawed. People who have moments of triumph, and people who have moments of defeat. From the reactions that I saw from the first part, people liked it
What
not
the
only
fuck?
because
What
it
is
was
that?
well edited, but people can relate to the story of the Golden Lovers. People have similar experiences like the Golden Lovers. As theatrical as wrestling is, at its core, it's nothing more than just people. And when you watch wrestling for long enough, you start to see people grow, age,
I'm not gonna get copyrighted
and
for this,
change,
am I?
just like you and me. I happen to enjoy wrestling more than others, and I am so
Yeah, there's
happy
a
to
short
tell
delay.
you the story of the Golden Lovers. Well, me telling you this story is a bit of a stretch. The story of the Golden Lovers
What are you
is
gonna
being
do at
told
the end of
by
the
the Golden
reaction?
Lovers themselves, Kenny Omega.
I'm gonna chill and play
Kota
games,
Ibushi.
just a live stream. Can't just have a 20-minute live stream.
And this is the Golden Lovers Part 2.
I just realized what song is playing in the background.
Where we last left off, the Golden Lovers reunited after 10 years of telling one of the most beautiful stories in the world of pro wrestling. The world was
Alright.
feeling golden,
I
knowing
only said
that
that
two
because,
of the
the song
greatest
sounds
wrestlers
familiar.
ever have never forgotten the connection that they felt 10 years ago, and that
I
they're
think this is
back
a,
together.
this
Well,
Mega
everyone
Man?
except the Bullet Club. They feel that Kenny is betraying the Bullet Club and everything they stand for. Kenny's friends feel betrayed as well. Nick Jackson
I
and
don't
Matt
trust him.
Jackson, also known as the Young Bucks. When people list off
Wait,
the greatest tag teams in the world of pro
This guy
wrestling,
has the same colors
these
as
two
like
brothers
the,
are
Orlando,
often at the top of people's lists.
like the Orlando
But
Lions.
so are the Golden Lovers. So on March 25th, 2018, the question had to be answered. Who is the greatest tag team in the world? Is the bond between two brothers stronger than the connection between Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega? The Young Bucks come out first looking confident, while
Get your
Ibushi
shoe
is
by
looking
YouTube.
very ready for his match as he has had enough of Bullet Club's dirty deeds. On the other hand, Kenny does not look ready for this match. Sure, he's Kota Ibushi's tag partner, but the Young Bucks have been on Kenny's side ever since he joined the Bullet Club. He doesn't
You know
want to
damn well
fight
that
his
fan
friends.
in the crowd was happy
The
as
bell
fuck.
rings and it's Matt Jackson and Kota
See, I knew it
Ibushi
was
starting
Mega
the
Man. It
match.
sounded
You can see
familiar.
on Kenny's face that he doesn't want to be involved in this match.
It's like a rock cover of
Well,
like the Mega Man
until
A very prolific striker.
I want Kenny!
I would say
Matt and Kenny talk in the ring. Matt is frustrated by Kenny and Kota reuniting and takes his anger out on a cheap shot to Ibushi, then tags in Nick. This only pisses off Ibushi and just upsets Kenny even more. Kenny needs to focus on the fact that he is not at a place where the four of them could just talk this out. Kenny is in a wrestling ring right now. People came to see this dream match happen. Ibushi works on Matt's injured back and keeps stomping at him as a receipt from the cheap shot earlier. Kenny stops his partner from continuing the stomping. He's letting his feelings for his friends take control of him. Kenny tries to help Matt up, but Matt shoves Kenny. This is what sets Kenny on edge. Kenny is not the only one who's letting his
he's
feelings get
reaching
the
for a
better of
chair?
him. Later on in the match, Matt
What?
pulls out a table from underneath the ring,
The
and Nick
fucking
tries to reason
table?
with them.
Shown through. This
Yeah,
is
now-
personal.
Yeah, and brother Nick is trying to reason with brother Matt that we ain't got to take it this far.
You see? Go.
Throughout the match, the Golden Lovers work on Matt Jackson's injured back again and again and again. After a nearly botched superplex from
my
the top
God.
rope, Nick Jackson had enough and sets up a table on the outside. The Young Bucks looks to be taking control of this match. The tables turn when the Jacksons go for their finishing move, more bang for your buck, and Matt Jackson drops an
They
elbow
really
right
call the
through
move
Kenny
more
through the
bang for your
table.
buck.
Later into the match, Kota Ibushi powerbombs Nick Jackson through another table. What drives these men to go to these lengths for a wrestling match? Aren't
Bro,
they
what
all
does the table
supposed to
do
be
to you,
friends?
my guy?
The Golden Lovers hit their new finishing move, the Golden Trigger, and the bell
the
rings.
golden trigger.
After the match, Cody comes out and yells
The
at the Young
CEO
Bucks
of
for not
Rentism
getting the
will
job
sue you
done.
and take your vital
After Cody
organs.
shoves Matt, Kenny and Kota come back to the ring and chase off Cody. Similarly to when Kota chased off Cody at Sapporo the month prior. Kenny helps Nick Jackson to his feet, but Matt Jackson cannot accept. So much has happened within that match. Matt's anger for Kenny is still there, and so is Cody's. The G1 special in San Francisco was the boiling point between Cody and Kenny, so they decided to sell their differences in a match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. This match marks Kenny's first title defense, and he's defending it against his former friend. The match starts out by Cody antagonizing Omega, pushing him, slapping him, chopping him. It's throwing
Slapping
Kenny off
him,
his
chopping
normal
him.
match routine. Just when you think Kenny is firing back, Cody gets the upper hand. Up until Kenny stomps him through a table.
And look at the Bucks.
Kenny pulls out another table from
Oh my
underneath
God,
the
the
ring,
tables.
and the Young Bucks are telling him that enough is enough. Later into the match, Cody pulls out a chair from underneath the ring, and while Kenny pulls out a ladder. Cody slams Kenny onto the ladder and plans
my
to put
God.
him through the table. The Young Bucks try to step in, but Cody
Bruh,
wants to
another
end
table?
Kenny Omega. They both fight at the top of the ladder, but ultimately Cody superplexes Kenny off the ladder. What drives these two men? Weren't they supposed to be friends? Why risk their lives for a wrestling match? In the end, Kenny Omega defeats Cody. And Kenny helps him up to his feet and looks to repair the broken bridge. Now is probably not the time for reconciliation.
He gives him a
Time
thumbs
will
up.
heal all wounds. To the shock of everyone, the Golden Lovers were announced that they would compete in the same block, knowing that later on down the line in the tournament, they would have to face each other. On the first night for the B block, Kota Ibushi defeated the submission wizard Zack Sabre Jr., and in the main event, Kenny Omega defeated Tetsuya Naito, the man that defeated Omega last year in the finals.
Oh,
The
wait,
Golden
wait,
Lovers
wait,
would
I remember
continue
this
to
guy.
rack
It
up
was like
wins
the,
throughout the tournament while dealing with some losses as well. The
These
most
tables,
notable
man.
losses would be
I'm
Ibushi's
saying, bro,
loss to
they
Sonata
pull out a
and
table every
Kenny's
10
loss to
seconds.
Tomohiro Ishii. But after a long and painful tournament, the two would meet each other in the B block finals.
Oh my God. I freaking hate that you used that.
On August 11, 2018, in Budokan Hall, 6 years since their last match,
Oh, shit,
10
shit.
years since their first match, the Golden Lovers clash for the third time in the B Block Finals of the G1 Climax 28. In my honest opinion, this is one of the most brutal matches I've ever seen. There were so many hard-hitting, high-flying moves that would make anyone wins.
Oh no. The fuck? Bruh. He dropped him on his ass. You know, I always wonder what type of training do like these wrestlers be doing.
So much emotion into this one match.
I
Why
mean,
would
like,
these guys
how do you
put
go about
themselves in
training
so
that,
much danger? What drives these
fucking
two men to
dropkick
go to
someone
such
sitting
lengths?
on a table?
After seeing the love and the passion these two have for wrestling and each other, why would they try and kill each other all for a wrestling match? Well, it's a simple answer. Kenny is the champion, and Ibushi wants his title. If Ibushi beats Kenny and wins the tournament, Ibushi can earn his title shot for Kenny's belt. Here's the thing. Even though Kenny is the champion in this match is more important to Kenny than it is to Ibushi. Throughout Kenny's career, he's always lagged behind Ibushi's success. Kota Ibushi would rank up within the wrestling world, and Kenny would often have to struggle to catch up with Ibushi. But in the summer of 2018, Kenny did something that Kota Ibushi was never able to do. Kenny Omega won the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And just when he thought that he had caught up with his tag team partner, Kota Ibushi defeats Kenny Omega.
Alright, that sounds nice. How many chapters
The
is
very
this?
next night, Kota Ibushi would wrestle in the
Oh my
G1
god, we're only
Climax
halfway in
Finals,
this chapter
while Kenny
5.
Omega looks on in Ibushi's corner once again. Just like how Kenny lags behind Ibushi, Ibushi lags behind his opponent in the finals, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Hiroshi Tanahashi is probably one of the most important wrestlers in
It
New
looks like a
Japan
JoJo
Pro Wrestling
character.
history. This guy single-handedly saved New Japan Pro Wrestling during the mid-2000s. Tanahashi is New Japan's top wrestler. He is the ace of the universe.
The ace
This
of the
would be
universe.
Ibushi's biggest challenge since facing Kenny.
Here's my stand. I can't tell if the stream's lagging or if the video's lagging. What the fuck is going on? Bro, so you just turned into a girl sleepover.
But unlike Kenny, Ibushi fails to beat Tanahashi in the finals. Hiroshi Tanahashi is the victor and has a main event title shot for Kenny Omega's IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Just like how Kenny was devastated in losing to Ibushi, Kota Ibushi is devastated in losing to Hiroshi Tanahashi, and it was at this moment that the road to Wrestle Kingdom 13 had just started. Kenny Omega had one final defense which will decide his fate for Wrestle Kingdom 13. His challenge? Facing his two best friends in a
died.
three-way triple threat match, Cody and Kota Ibushi. Every man is for themselves. The three men embrace each other in the ring before the match starts, knowing how high the stakes are,
Should've poured a
but
couple
keeping
juice
the
before
mutual
starting
respect
this.
they have for one another. Cody knows that it's every man for themselves in this match, which is why for the entire bout he only cares about himself and throws respect right out the window and takes every opportunity he can to win. As for Omega and Ibushi, they don't
Oh,
want
is
to
he
fight
bleeding
each
or is
other
that
again,
face paint?
but they have no choice. Respect and friendship gets thrown out the window.
the tables, man. It's the table. He just kept.
Cody puts Omega through a second table.
Oh my
and
God,
Ibushi
bro, that's
manages to
another
hit a
table.
Kamigoye on Cody. This is his chance. This is his moment. But Kenny, in a flash, stops Red Shoes from counting to 3.
Oh, is that blood on his back?
And this only pisses off Ibushi. It was Kota Ibushi's time, and Kenny ruined it for him.
He really hate tables, I'm saying. Oh.
Kenny asking why, and it's
Freaking-
Ibushi. Kenny doing his best to cover up. Oh, but Kenny's trying to counter back.
What's going on?
And Ibushi's not playing games anymore. Ibushi will not know his place. He's gonna take his place in the Tokyo
Bro, you
Dome.
remember that commercial where like the dad just came and slapped everybody?
Oh, mid kick there.
You can feel the rage.
He's gonna keep him open for those palm strikes, though. Yep. Omega trying to cover up as he did in the stand-up. Yep. Great ground and pound right here. Oh. And I can't imagine
It's
that
pretty
Kenny's
hot, not
gonna be
gonna
able
lie.
to do much from the bottom here. Even though he's striking back, Ibushi obviously has close fists to punches. Close fists now.
Oh, he's doing the closed
Now
fist
no
again.
warning. Ibushi to open those.
All 3 of these men push each other to their limits. But in the end, Kenny Omega, once again, retains his championship.
We're just
And gets his first pinfall victory over Kota Ibushi. Surely the effects of this match can cause quite a rift between the Golden Lovers. Their love is strong, but not strong enough now.
Y'all see
Is
why
it?
I was calling this gay in the last live stream? Where are the tables when you need them? Bro, they're hitting the combo on this man. Bro, this. Oh, I remember this. This is like a huge meme.
The Golden Lovers made it to Wrestle Kingdom 13. Kenny
Christ,
Omega
how long
would be
did
in
it
the
take
main
you to
event
write this?
against
This is on
Hiroshi
chapter
Tanahashi.
8.
And as for Kota Ibushi, he would be in the very first match of the show, defending his never openweight championship against the aerial assassin himself, Will Ospreay. An absolute dream match for sure, and a perfect showcase for Ospreay to step up and let everyone know that he could stand toe-to-toe in the heavyweight division. These two start off fast and furious, but Ospreay gets the upper hand when Ibushi was gonna go for the Golden Triangle moonsault, but gets kicked mid-flight and hits a Sasuke special.
The Sasuke special.
As much as this match is for Ospreay to hang with the heavyweights, Ibushi shows that he can hang with Ospreay by wrestling Ospreay's high-flying style that he's known for. The battle is equals. Back and forth, one would get the upper hand on the other, until Ospreay tripped Ibushi on the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, that'll stretch out those ligaments in the knee, which is the now. Because Ospreay's gonna do what he wants. Like a cat toying with his prey, but if Ibushi strikes back,
It's a slapping contest.
Ibushi hits better upside down than some wrestlers do right side up. Whoa, 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 get in there, Ken Sato.
Ibushi manages to free himself from Ospreay and tries to go for a deadlift German suplex.
Bro, It is a live action anime.
The match continues until Ospreay hits Ibushi with the hidden blade and knocks out Ibushi. And then
Hidden
hits
blade?
the
This man's
Stormbreaker
fucking
for the
easy
win.
auditory.
After the match, Ibushi is taken out on a stretcher, which shows that Ospreay can hang with the big boys.
Chapter 9.
Only few knew at the time, and others didn't. People saw Kenny Omega as a god of pro wrestling, absolutely one of the best in the world. Only a few knew that this match was Kenny Omega's last match for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yo, this man a
And
longsword,
his
bro.
final opponent, people who deemed the greatest wrestler of all time, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
The best
It's
live
the
action
best
anime.
versus the best. The best bout machine versus the ace of the universe. Deity versus deity. The match starts off hot.
Fuckery.
Both men wrestle aggressively in this match. Both men despise each other because both men have different ideologies of what wrestling is. Whose idea is better of what wrestling should be, in other words. Kenny continues to act heelish and makes a mockery of Tanahashi. Kenny adds a table
Oh
into
my
the match,
god, it's the
same
table.
way Okada did
It's
to
the
Kenny 2
fucking
years
table.
ago. Omega continues to dominate this match. But Tanahashi
Whoa,
turns the
what's
tables
going
with a
on
nasty
here?
dragon screw leg whip and
Oh.
takes control of this match. All that comes crashing down when Tanahashi tries to go for a high fly flow through
It's
the
the fuck-
table,
it's the
but Kenny
table.
quickly moves out of the way. Neither man wanting to give up, both men giving everything they got.
Oh my god,
But
bro.
Tanahashi's last high fly flow seals the deal. And this is the end for Kenny's story arc. He has moved on to another promotion, and by now doing bigger things there. As for Kota Ibushi, things weren't looking too good for him. Last time we talked about him, he was being stretchered out of Wrestle Kingdom. What do you think the rest of his year was like?
Oh my
Could
god.
this have just been a foreshadow? All I can say is, when you are faced with your lowest moment, you have no other choice but to push forward.
If I got slammed on the table, I would snap in half. Oh my god. What the fuck? He pushed it back down. It's another slapping concept. Oh my god. What song is this? Oh, the fucking. I think I remember that duo, bro. Like, this dude has like this fucking chubby nigga in a white cap who just comes and sabotages everything. Bro, that's why Ibushi's so interesting. This is so fun to watch, bro.
With that, this was the most cathartic moment
Bro.
in the Golden Star's career. Kota Ibushi would be the first person ever to win the Best of the Super Juniors tournament, the New Japan Cup tournament, and now the G1 Climax. This moment was enough to heal the wounds of Kenny's departure from New Japan early 2019.
is the reaction.
Unfortunately, though, Kota Ibushi fails to be a part of the double gold dash match.
Oh
But
yeah,
that's
the
okay,
Rainmaker clap.
because he may not win now, but he will win one day. You just have to sit and find out. And that's the beauty of wrestling. There are thousands and thousands of stories being told in the world of wrestling. Some stories are bad, but the majority of the stories are truly amazing and are truly worth the time watching. And I guess that's the point of all of this. To give people an open window into a different world. A world where you can believe the unbelievable. A world where rivals can battle it out. A world where heroes can overcome the impossible. A world where villains can get their comeuppance. But most importantly, a world where you can see some of the best storytelling ever. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
He
It's
got
more than
clapped.
just
That was my
wrestling.
reaction.
It's storytelling. And in my honest opinion, the story of the Golden Lovers is one of the best stories ever told.
That was pretty cash money. 10 out of 10 would recommend again.
Let there be rain.
Alright. Alright, fuck, we got like, where's the fucking, chat thing? Oh, the end music. Alright, I'll let it play out.
And there was rain. Let there be rain. And there was rain. On me.
If I can. Oh my fucking god. That's 6 hours, my guy. Alright. What? Where's my stopping point? Yeah, it's playing Happy Wheels. Bruh, we're gonna have to do that at like another time because fucking Happy Wheels. How long has it been since I played Happy Wheels? Fucking Happy Wheels. Alright. Bruh. You mean I don't have Flash Player? What is this? Okay, fucking got it. Now give me Flash Player, nigga, damn. What? A cool math game? Bro, just give me a game. Oh. Apparently fucking Flash Player doesn't exist. Flash is gone. Yo. Bruh. Fuck. Why did you tell me to play this? Flash doesn't exist anymore. Hey, what's up, Fame? There's. Fuck. You know what? What's a game? Damn, I wanted to play Warhammer. That's just pretty spiffy. What do you mean, what do I want to play? I asked you guys. I asked you what the hell. My fucking... My desktop is a mess. Oh shit, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna fucking... FNAF support requested. Fuck, there's a delay and I don't know how to take it off. The Star Wars Battlefront 2004. I don't have that installed, my guy. Bro. Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck that is. Give me a game. You guys are fucking wasting time. No fuck. All these niggas playing anime games. There's nothing on here. Oh, well, you know, I guess I can finish Doom since I didn't. What is it? Let me see if Game Capture is on. Alright, since what is it? I played Doom. I haven't gotten to finish it yet. I don't know what the fuck that Payday. Man, fuck Payday. Bro, like when I first played it, I thought like, oh, this is fun. I played one difficulty higher and I didn't want to play anymore. You know, alright, if you get on Payday, then I'll play with you. Oh, too late. Doom launched. I don't even know fucking... He said bat. Alright. Alright, the stream... I'm a gamer. Alright. Oh shit. I'm just sitting here chilling and then like it starts. Yeah, Doom boys. We must share this trip. We're playing Murder Simulator.